Welcome back. Intel kicked off earnings from the semiconductor last week, and it was a bit of a disappointment as its first quarter revenue forecast was below previous estimates. The stock collapsed by nearly 10% late last week. What's in store for the rest of the sector? It's getting set to report this week, and we get AMD and Qualcomm, among others. And then industry leader Nvidia will report in about 3 weeks from now. Lots ahead in this sector. For more, we're joined by Kunjan Sobhani of Bloomberg Intelligence. Thanks so much for joining us. Let's talk about that big disappointment at Intel. Remind us what Intel reported. How much doubt is there now surrounding the comeback of this company?
Yeah, I mean, the 4Q was slightly better than consensus, primarily due to PCs, but the big disappointment was from the 1Q outlook. On one hand, you have the end market cyclical weaknesses in the industrial networking, the FPGA business. But what was most concerning was the lower than seasonal guide for the PC and server markets. We were hoping to see PC to come in at least in line with seasonal, and then their new server chips ramp, which have started in the last quarter, to continue and be a tailwind, but we didn't see that coming. So that's the two factors which are the most concerning.
Are these Intel worries, or are they worries about the broader sector?
Well, Intel was the first to report, so at this point, it seems a little bit more Intel specific. However, when AMD reports, things will get more clear if the overall PC and server sector are looking below seasonal or not.
I just have a question about the semiconductor industry in terms of fiscal policy. From the list of names that you're covering, do you have any that you expect to be major winners or losers from the CHIPS Act in the U.S. and this idea of reshoring the semiconductor industry to the U.S.? I know that Taiwan Semiconductor comes up often in these discussions. Do you have any fresh news there?
Yeah, in terms of winners, it will be the primarily large guys who would conduct manufacturing. So Intel is expected to be one of the biggest winners here. We have global foundries in the US. But along with that, we also expect like Micron, Samsung, TSMC, who have manufacturing capacity or are planning to build manufacturing capacity here, also to get some part of the CHIPS Act.
What should we be looking for when Nvidia reports? There's all kinds, of course, of investor interest in that flagship AI stock.
Well, it's a few weeks out. It's too early to speak about Nvidia, but overall, we still expect Nvidia to report robust and upside to the street. I mean, look, the demand for their chips specifically continues to stay elevated. There's not enough supply in the market, so at this point, we don't see a significant risk for Nvidia numbers.
What about the long delays that we heard about in the pandemic and post-pandemic period in the chip supply chain? What is the state of the supply chain today? Yeah, so the primary sort of end markets which were supply constrained during the pandemic, they are no longer supply constrained. In fact, some of them like auto and industrial had customers building up over inventory, which we saw companies reducing their guidance for 2024. However, now things have changed. We see an end market like AI and the end markets for like GPUs of Nvidia and accelerator chips to be supply constrained. So the end markets have shifted. There are now some which are in oversupply, and there are a few which are sort of constrained by supply. The benchmark index in the sector, the Philadelphia Semiconductor Index, looks like it's trading in all-time high territory, certainly multi-year high territory. What are your thoughts on valuations in the sector?
Yeah, so if you, coming into 2024, which is anticipated to be a year-over-year growth year for the entire sector, with almost most end markets anticipated to produce growth, I think that valuation is pricing in that. So hence you see those sort of lofty multiples. Now, as the year goes on, as the companies continue, if the companies continue reporting either in line or even upside to those high expectations, I think those will be tailwinds to these valuation. But however, if we continue on seeing, like we saw with Intel, more and more companies coming out and suggesting some sort of a demand weakness, those could be some putting those pressure on those high multiples.
Kunjan,